more than 40 years. Colonel Muammar Gaddafi said he would rather die than step down from the leadership of Libya. But his grip on power also resulted in the death of many others. He leaves behind a country deeply scarred by his rule.
Gaddafi was delusional, unpredictable, disloyal, vindictive, and bent on entering history in the most significant way, even if that comes at the expense of people around him.
In September 1969, a 27-year-old Muammar Gaddafi led a group of army officers in a coup against King Idris. They proclaimed a new Libyan Arab Republic. Gaddafi modelled himself on Egyptian leader Gamal Abdel Nasser. The young colonel wanted to be a leader of the Arab world. At home, Gaddafi declared a cultural revolution. People's committees were formed. They were used to take over businesses and silence dissidents. Many disappeared. Gaddafi published the Green Book, which established the rule of the masses. In reality, the colonel exercised nearly total control of government. He even ordered the adoption of a new calendar, based on the death of the Prophet Muhammad. Meanwhile, Gaddafi antagonized the West, particularly the United States, which labeled Libya a state sponsor of terrorism.
Mad dog of the Middle East has a goal of a world revolution, Muslim fundamentalist revolution, which is targeted on...
Gaddafi did support the Palestinian Liberation Organization, and he funded the Irish Republican Army and Colombia's FARC guerrillas. Then, in 1986, a Libyan-sponsored attack on a discotheque in Berlin killed 3 and wounded more than 250, including 50 American servicemen. The US responded by launching a series of airstrikes on Libya. Targets included Gaddafi's residence in Tripoli, killing more than 100 people. 2 years later, Pan Am Flight 103 was blown up over the town of Lockerbie in Scotland, killing 270 people. Gaddafi denied involvement. Libya endured years of UN sanctions and international isolation, but he eventually surrendered the suspects demanded by London and Washington, D.C. Then came September 11th. Gaddafi joined the West in fighting al-Qaeda. He abandoned his development of weapons of mass destruction, but Arab world ties remained strained. There had been claims that Libyan intelligence was behind a plot to assassinate the Saudi king Abdullah bin Abdulaziz. At a regional summit to try to avert the US-led invasion of Iraq, Gaddafi accused the Saudis of being US puppets, prompting